MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the San Francisco Giants. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. Madison Bumgarner is on the mound for the Giants in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Quite frankly, one of the toughest and baddest dudes in the game of baseball. We all remember coming in Game 7 of the World Series against the Kansas City Royals. Every team thinks that they have an ace. Well, guess what? This guy is a true, legitimate ace. Low to mid-90s fastball, good curveball. It does have the straight changeup in. Just in case you didn't know this, the guy can swing the bat a little bit too. One of the best pitchers in the game.
And look out. Boy, an auspicious way to begin our ball game here this afternoon. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. All in all, a great afternoon for baseball. 73 degrees here at first pitch. Too high. And it's 3-0. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
And that misses for ball 4. So it's a 5-pitch walk to get us started here this afternoon.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Stepping up to the plate, Mike Trout. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Nobody out, runner on first. Counts even to Trout. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
And a strike. Threw him a breaking ball that time. 2-2. Here's a shot to left field and deep into the bleachers and gone. A 2-run shot that time for Mike Trout, and the Angels are now out to a 2-0 lead.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Batting third.
Here's Justin Upton now.
Justin Upton.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Pops this one up. Belt is there for it. 1 down. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
You know, I'm excited to watch Justin Upton right now. This guy is one of 3 American League Silver Sluggers in the outfield. You know how many outfielders there are in the league? A lot. And he walked away with one of the Silver Sluggers. This man can hit.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
A ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Blanco is there. 2 gone.
Batting fifth, right fielder, Cole.
Stepping in, Cole Calhoun. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Smoke toward the hole. Oh, look at the scoff by Bell. He's out. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Noah Ramirez, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Way out in front. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Batting second baseman, Joe.
Into the box, Joe Pennant, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Nope.
Lays off 1-0. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. One there on to Pujols at first, and it's a double play. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Dan Plesac, who you focused on?
Well, I'll tell you, Joe Panic is someone I'm excited to see. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
He's got it. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. They're still down. It's 2-0. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Up with it is Longoria. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense.
Number 30.
And behind the plate, world champion, former MVP, former Rookie of the Year. He's done it all. Buster Posey. Buster is in full command of this pitching staff.
Stepping up now, number 37. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. There to take it is Blanco, and there are 2 away now. In now, number 3. He's ready for his first AB here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Driven nicely into the gap. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Noah Ramirez. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Here's a drive out toward left center field. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
Stepping in now, number 6, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He worked a walk to open up the ball game. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Angels do get a run in the inning on this RBI double. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 3-0 Angels. Here's Buster Posey now, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for NL catchers.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
No balls and 1 strike. Fly ball out toward left center field. Trout giving chase. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there's 1 away now.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And let's focus on Cole Calhoun. I feel one of the most underrated ball players in all the game. Gold Glove winner, makes some real highlight plays out there. Just got a nice feel for the game.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Trout on the run. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in here is the very dangerous third baseman, Evan Longoria. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a 3rd straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1-2-3. Calhoun is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. Wonderful shot over the top of the Golden Gate Bridge. Back now on MLB Network for the start of the 3rd inning. Mike Trout ready to settle in and kick off the inning. Matt Vasgersian joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac with you in the booth. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard down the line. And this will get by Longoria at 3rd. It's a fair ball. The throw into 2nd. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Well, every pitcher gets to start the inning with a fresh slate, and he's out trying to put that last inning behind him. But he's got to be shaking his head right here. A leadoff double on the first pitch, and he's back in trouble again. Things just not going his way right now.
Digging in to try it again, Justin Upton. He popped out in his first trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Now a shot to center field. Back goes the center fielder, but this ball has plenty behind it, and it's a home run. A 2-run home run off the bat of Justin Upton. And the lead for the Angels grows now to 5-0. What a blast that was. So here it is again, accompanied by Show Track. Great exit velocity, and the projected distance comes back at over 470 feet. An impressive thing to watch when it happened, and even more impressive to quantify with the numbers.
The first baseman, number 5, Albert.
Here's Albert now. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a two-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Now the 1-0. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Williamson's under it. 2 down.
The batter, number 2.
Digging in for his second at bat, Andrelton Simmons. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. In there for strike 1.
0-1.
Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
0-2.
Grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. But the Angels get 2, both on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now a 5-0 Halos lead. Stepping in, Mac Williamson.
For the Giants.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. A high fastball is in there. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
And that misses for ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes to the Giants pitcher. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Giants down in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. So striding forward now, number 37. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. But a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
0-2.
Welcome to my world right here, batter. I've seen this 0-2 count way too many times. Hittable pitch in the middle of the zone, you take one. Slider in the dirt, you come unglued. Now you got to step out of the box. You have no idea what's going to happen.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Number 37 goes down to become the first out here in the 4th. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Shohei Ohtani. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Tough slider down low for a strike. lifted the other way to left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Angels are gone in order, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Here's the lefty, Gregor Blanco now. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Taken in by Simmons. And there's one away.
The second baseman, number 12. Go.
Here's Joe Panic. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
The first baseman.
Had to go a long way to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track data. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 120 feet to bring it in. No doubt that grab saved extra bases. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hits this one hard the other way, but that finds its way through for a base hit. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Danny, I know that's not the execution he was looking for right there. That batter's eyes lit up on that pitch.
Not a real good changeup. One of the things, Mark, this pitcher will do, he'll use that changeup like most pitchers will use the curveball. His changeup is that good. That one wasn't, though.
Here's Buster Posey now. Soft liner towards first. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in once again, number 6. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Number 6.
Here's the first pitch to him. Softly hit out to short. And one gone.
The center fielder, number 27.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. And there's ball 2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Breaking ball misses here, and he falls behind now to 3-1. Due next is Justin Upton as he gets loose in the on-deck circle. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone into the bleachers. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout. His second of the game as they pile on. It's now 6-0.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Here's Justin Upton now. Now this ball's hit out to deep left center. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
Here's Albert now, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. No hits to this point. The 1-0 home. 1-1 the count. Upton, the runner at second with one away. The 1-2. And another foul ball. The 1-2. He's offered at and missed. He chased it for strike three. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Angels do get one, however, on the Mike Trout home run. Middle of the afternoon here at AT&T Park. It's the Angels 6 and the Giants nothing. Settling in now, Brandon Crawford. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Longoria, or just Longo as he's often referred. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike three.
The batter, center fielder.
Now batting, Mac Williamson. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. This is on the ground over to first, and that is through into right field for a single.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. One left for San Francisco. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Ty Block gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Ready once again, Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground to third. Longoria's there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, number 37.
Ready now for L.A., number 37. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, number 3. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch coming, here it is. And the changeup is way low that time. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Lifted in the air to center field.
Williamson's under it.
And that ends the inning. Angels down quickly there on just 4 pitches, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Gorky Hernandez is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Calhoun, and it's gone into the arcade section.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a fastball is swung on and tipped foul right near home plate. It's strike 1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Here's Simmons at short. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. So in now for San Francisco, Joe Pennant. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Line to the right side, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So coming to the plate, Brandon Belt, who's 1 for 2 in this one. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Pujols shading to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box, Buster Posey. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Popped high in the air. Pujols will put this one away, and the side is retired. Giants get one back on the solo homer. Bye-bye, baby. The 9 1-2 hitters due up to start the 7th, and this is now a 6-1 ball game. Back here in San Francisco, the Angels are out on top in this one as we get caught up on our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Stephen Okert is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. So digging in now, Shohei Ohtani. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Favorable call in there for a strike. Okert, a California native, actually. He was a 4th-round selection during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Now batting, number 6.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, number 6. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And that one right down Main Street.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
The count now at 2-2. Bases are empty, one man out. The 2-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Up with it is Longoria, and there are two away now.
The center fielder, number 27,
Mike Trout will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game, as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Here comes the first pitch. And a changeup right down the middle.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Mike Scioscia heading out to home plate now, as it looks as though he'll be making the double switch here. Felix Pena will come on to pitch here, and he'll move into the number 5 spot in the lineup now on the double switch.
number 64.
Michael Hermosillo will also come on now, as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Count still at 1-2. The 1-2. His fastball taken high for a ball. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
And Longoria swings right through that one as he's behind 0-2 now. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
And a high strike there, 0-1.
this offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More from AT&T Park right after this. Digging in and looking for more, Justin Upton. He homered back in the third inning in this one.
Justin Upton.
First pitch on its way to Upton. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. Justin Upton with the solo home run. His second home run of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
The first baseman, number 5, Albert.
Here's Albert now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
So here's the Angels pitcher, Felix Pena, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
And he popped him up. Longoria is calling for it. 2 down. Digging in, Andrelton Simmons. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Blanco is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. But the Angels add one more to their lead, and it comes via the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Angels 7 and the Giants 1. So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Hermosillo moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Kelby Tomlinson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Gregor Blanco. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. No balls and a strike to count. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that ball is over the wall out toward the cove. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And it's a 7-2 game now.
Man, he threw a 2-seamer hoping to get some movement, but that thing did nothing to fool him, and he squared it up perfectly. Pretty swing of the bat there.
Here's Joe Panik.
The second baseman.
As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Popped high in the air. Simmons calls for it. And that ends the inning. But bye-bye, baby. It's a run for the Giants on the solo blast. On to the 9th inning from AT&T Park. It's the Angels 7 and the Giants 2. Reyes Maranta enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Now at the plate, number 37. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. That's lifted the other way out to left. Blanco has a read on it. 1 out. Stepping into the box, number 3. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set and the pitch. Tapped out in front of home. And quickly there are 2 away.
Now batting, number
Striding
59.
into the box, Michael Hermosillo. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And there's strike 3, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. Angels lead it 7-2. Striding in to start the 9th, Brandon Belt, and they'll need him to get something going here. Justin Anderson, a right-handed reliever, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Now pitching for the Angels, number 38.
He's set. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
And this is taken in for the 2nd out. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. No balls and 1 strike. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Now there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
7-2, the final score this afternoon. The Los Angeles Angels get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Shohei Ohtani gets the W on the mound. Madison Bumgarner permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Angels, 7 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. For the Giants, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 12 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 41,503. The Giants thank you for attending today's game at AT&T Park and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely.